We have, Baruch Hashem, a series that is unlike anything else, because this series about Chassidut gives us a very new perspective about the old teachings of Chassidut. Many people claim to be teaching Chassidut, but unfortunately, the more we learn from the foundation of Chassidut, from the Tzetel Katan, from Rabbi Elimelech of Lizhensk, the more we realize how far the teachings that have become popular today are from what the actual foundation is. Now, this is not necessarily to discredit everyone. This is simply to sharpen our eyes, sharpen our teeth, to make sure that we understand what is the true foundation of the Torah, what is the true foundation of Chassidut. Now, Rabbi Elimelech of Lizhensk, his entire aim of writing this short note, this Tzetel Katan, is to get us closer to HaShem. But as the Torah itself says, HaShem is a fire, meaning that the closer you get, it hurts. If you don't understand what you're doing, it hurts. To get closer to HaShem requires mesirut nefesh, requires self-sacrifice. If a person thinks they're just going to say, I love you, I love you, I love you, and that's going to get them closer to HaShem, they're simply mistaken. Why? There is a price for that love. There's a price for that fear. There's a price for you getting closer to the ultimate blessing, to the ultimate creator, to the ultimate good. There's a price for it, and that price is mesirut nefesh. So in the last segment, in the fourth segment of this book, the Tzetel Katan told us that we have to realign our mind to make sure that everything we do, whether it's giving tzedakah, praying, learning Torah, doing something nice, whatever it is, it's in order to show Hashem that we are obedient. In order to show Hashem that we are following what He says. Reach nichoach laHashem. When the Torah says Reach nichoach laHashem, it literally translates to a pleasing aroma to Hashem. But of course, Hashem doesn't smell, doesn't see, doesn't talk. He doesn't have these physical features, but the Torah uses this terminology, and Rashi there explains, Reach nichoach laHashem, that comes from the Ktoret, from that smoke, is in essence, Hashem sees that His nation is following His laws, and that is pleasing to Him. Why? Because now He can give us the good that He wants to give us, because He is good and He only wants to do good. He only wants to give us good. But in order for good to be good, it has to come for a price. Good cannot be given for free. There has to be some type of price. Now, when a person does the will of Hashem, they're doing it for themselves. It's not for Hashem's benefit. And the greatest thing that a person can possibly do for themselves is follow the will of Hashem, because that is for their own benefit. And Hashem rewards them as a result of them, in essence, allowing Hashem to reward them. So with that being said, that was the fourth section. We are now in the fifth section. The fifth section is very much relevant to everyone, whether you are a Chassid, or you're Litvish, or you're Sephardi, or you're Ashkenazi, or you're Yemenite, or you're Jew, or you're Gentile, male or female, young or old. Why? This is the battle against the Satan. Fighting against the Satan has never been more difficult at this time. When you have so many questions, so many doubts, so much confusion out there, people are dumbfounded. As far as, how do I fight the Satan? It's constantly immorality everywhere you walk. Every billboard is full of nudity and filth and gross behavior. Every video is full of filth. Every word that you hear on the internet is full of filth, full of heresy, full of nonsense. So there's a constant fight against the Satan. And of course, Yirat Shamayim is something that a person needs to acquire, fear of Hashem, but there has to be something more. And that's in essence what the Rabbi Elimelech is providing for us. He's providing for us one of the tools that the sages used, and it's mentioned in the Gemara in Masechet Brachot and several other places, that's called a lachash. And this tool is a tool that will help each and every single person that's aware of what he's doing, or what she's doing, and why they're doing it, actually defeat the Satan during those momentary times of craziness, where you just simply want to do horrible things, or you simply are stuck and you have all this depressing, miserable, gross feelings that you just don't want. You want to get out of that? You want to get out of that hole? This lachash will help you. The greatest investment that a person can possibly do is to invest as much as possible into kiruv. But not just any kiruv, but kiruv that actually works, that actually changes people from being wicked, from going against HaShem, from having bad morals, from having bad ethics, to being servants of HaShem.